You good?
Champ, how are you? Good morning.
I'm good with y'all. Everything cool.
So, man, obviously you're getting close to fight. Tom, how's camp been?
Cat's been wonderful. Been on point. Been literally doing everything possible. You know what I'm saying? Do what I got to do. March 29th.
Um, Talk to me about being a trainer, man. We haven't had the opportunity to really talk about that. You was able to work with your dad. How serious did you take that, training position?
I took it very serious. I was training him like if I'm trying to train for a championship fight. There's a lot of things he was like, I'm doing too much. I'm 45 years old. And I told him, I ain't trying to hear excuses. I'm trying to hear what you can do. He always say the same thing to me. Forget what you can't do about what you can do. So I took it as serious as possible.
Did that push him, or were you forced to understand that the fighter you did have in front of you was of age, so you do have to kind of tweak things a little bit, maybe because of that age and recovery, right?
Nah, I didn't care. I ain't gonna hold you. But he didn't care either. Like, he knew I wasn't going for it because I'm his breed as well. So doing the same way he do me, and he pushed himself as well. So of course he gonna fight a little bit, but he just kept pushing as well. So it wasn't really a problem. It was just I just nudged him just a little bit, and he did the right thing. So it really wasn't no struggle at all.
So, has anything changed since becoming a champ for you?
Nah, everything's still the same for the most part. I'm still on point, still doing my thing regarding, the outside world. I'm not really doing the thing outside that much. I'm always in the gym. So for the most part, everything on my end still the same. Just staying focused on what I gotta do.
Would you say this is the longest layoff of your career? Because, I mean, you're 2 months shy. When you get in the ring, you'll be 2 months shy of a year, right? Off.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is probably the longest one. It was either this one or 2022. I don't believe I fought that year. I probably did. I don't know, but I think this might be the longest one.
What did you learn from this time out of the ring? Good or bad?
It was a whole bunch of good. It was a whole bunch of good outside, like, regarding just getting the mind right. I had time to fully recover my body. Because I just kept beat myself up nonstop and like, just being young minded and didn't think rest was a big part of, getting better as well. But just a whole lot more learning and, experimenting with myself, seeing what work, what don't work. And right now I think everything good. So far so good.
What was the exact injury for those of us that aren't familiar with what exactly took place to keep you out of the ring almost a year?
Had a little slight injury in my hand, my left hand, so had to get surgery real quick, but it wasn't nothing too major. I had to took time off regarding letting this rest, but discipline, consistency, and everything, and your mind state is everything. So while this one was cast up, I was working on my other hand, so it's never deficiency in any part of my game.
Gentlemen, do you want to jump in before I go to the people's questions?
Yeah, champ. Salute to you, Brian. Boots said that when he got his belt, I think it's the IBF belt. I'm not sure IBF.
Mm.
He really didn't feel like he was a champion because he didn't take it from somebody. Do you kind of feel the same way? Do y'all feel like, yo, I don't like, like Spence was going around just collecting all the Infinity Stones? Do you feel like that way too?
No, because he fought Roman Villa for his belt and he wasn't nobody. But I fought the number one contender who was going to be in line for the championship belt. So who would I have fought if it wasn't for him for the belt? Terrence Crawford, obviously, he was going up to 154. He definitely wasn't finna fight at 47 no more. So that was my championship fight. So and then it was in his hometown and all of that. So no, that was my championship fight right there. I took it from the number one guy that was in line for the title shot.
Right. And right now we got new players at 147. Teofimo, he's about to jump in there after his next squabble. Ryan Garcia, Dev Dollars, Devin the Dream Haney. How you feel about those new players at 147? And is you trying to run the squabble with any of them?
Shoot, tell them boys come on up here and make some noise, man. We can all get this money together. You know what I'm saying? But the top dog gonna be on top in the end, which is the only one be known.
Mm.
Let me. What's up, Brian? Um,
Who's good with
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. By the way, great young fighter, great power. I'm a big. I like the dudes with power, and that's the magic scepter, that power you got. But you're only what? Are you 24?
you? Yeah, just turned
Yeah.
24 in November.
So I'm a November baby too. So how much longer do you see yourself at 147? Like, are you struggling at 47 now, or are you good for a while?
I'm gonna be here for a smooth man. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's no struggle to make weight at all. So, no, I'm cool right here. I might move up to 54 if I just get too bored down here or something. But for the most part, I'm straight right here.
Okay, okay, okay. That's great. All right, cool.
Mhm.
Brian, you shared the ring with Javante Tank Davis. Y'all sparred. Y'all had sparring stories. His fight against Lamont Roach. Did he look off? A lot of his fans say grease in the eye. He was going through it, one foot out the ring. Did you just did he look different to you, or was Lamont Roach just that guy that night?
Nah, Tank was on point, like, skill wise. Like you seen him still doing his thing. It's just Lamont Roach, he was on point as well. So, and I ain't gonna, like, he surprised me as well. I thought he was gonna get knocked out going into it. I ain't watched nothing about Lamont Roach, so shout out to him. Nothing but respect for him from there. Regarding the Grease and I situation, I can't condone that. That gotta be the softest thing ever. But my boy,
Damn.
my boy Ali fought the great Sonny Liston, the big strong Sonny Liston. He had all that kind of stuff in his eye. He was 22 years old at the time. He ain't quit or nothing. He came back and actually stopped Sonny Liston in that same fight. But regarding who won it, to be real with you, I can't really say. Like, it was a real deal, good fight, like back and forth. A lot of people saying Tank got exposed. I won't say that. Just because it was a good fight don't mean he got exposed. That means just extra props on Lamont Roach. He just that good. But Tank focus seemed like it wasn't there. I can say that. Like, skill wise, not that he'll cool, but like his focus wasn't in the fight. That's how I see it.
Yeah, it seemed to me like he was definitely, arguing with the referee more. He was definitely not focused. And, you said this earlier, mentality is what, 80, 90% of boxing? What would you say?
Now I say 90%. The mental aspect to it is 90%. So no matter what, you got to be focused on the task at hand. Like, forget what the refs say, forget what the crowd got going on. No matter what, you in that ring with another grown man, and you got to knock his head off because he try to knock yours off.
That's real. Would you take advantage of the new timeout rule, the Tank timeout rule? Would you ever take advantage of that?
Negatives, negatives. Like, I ain't doing that. Nah.
All right, Ness.
All right. Salute to y'all. Appreciate it. We got a Octo Champ. He says, Yo, Champ, what's your favorite music artist? And give me one good movie I should watch.
Right now, I really did been blasting Devin the Dude like crazy. That my dude though. Devin the Dude, Scarface, shoot,
Hey,
Ballin, MJG, whole bunch of folks, man. But a movie, shoot, I'm gonna go Ninja Assassin. I think it came out in like 2008, 2009. I love that movie with a passion. Still my favorite movie, still to this day. That and Juice.
Nice. James Valdez, San
Juice.
Antonio. Go ahead.
My bad. Juice is just a dope movie, and I love that a young fellow likes Juice. But go ahead.
James Valdez, San Antonio, Texas. Both Mario Barrios and Boots had lackluster performances in their last fights. Saying that, who's the weakest link at 147 from least to best?
I can't necessarily say that even with the lackluster performances that they had. I mean, everybody, sometimes you're not sharp that night. Things may happen. So, I won't say who is the weakest link, but I know whoever goes against me will fall. So that's all I care about. Whoever next, they can get it as well. But right now, I'm focused on March 29th with Derek Quaves. And he the one who I got to beat D-Head.
A lot of confidence, champ. Ruin the 504 New Orleans. Why did the Boots fight fall apart?
We only talked about that plenty of times, but I don't feel like talking about it again.
Toledo Treese, how do you think Keith Thurman did in his performance in Australia versus Brock Jarvis?
I ain't even watched. I just seen a little clip of the knockout. I mean, he looked good in the knockout. You know, still quick, still explosive, still one time. But I don't know who that other dude is, the Jarvis dude or whatever. But I mean, no, he looks sharp though, like he's still on point.
For sure, for sure. We
Like he can
got
still like he still makes some noise for real.
yeah, for sure. He moved up though, so now that's a 54-pound fight. We got the first one is from George Foster. He says, "Would you be interested in fighting for the Dana White new TKO boxing league?"
I'm gonna have to say no because I don't like how they what it's looking like right now. It look like they're trying to set it up by UFC and get rid of the Muhammad Ali Act and stuff like that. I can't get with. He can't be my manager and promoter. Something don't sound right. That sounds like fishy business. And if that's how they operate, no, I can't rock with them.
Donald from Baton Rouge, would you fight in a Riyadh season card one day?
Shoot, hopefully we can make that thing happen. But I'm definitely down for it. I like what dude got going on.
All right. We got the real turtle from Philly. Don't matter if it's Josh Norman, Norman Powell, or Normandy Beach, boots kicking you out in nine. Excuse me, knocking you out in nine. So I
And I
guess
don't
that's a
care if
boots
it's
fan.
and I don't care if it's Jerron Ennis, Duke Dennis, or Dennis the Menace. Norman at five.
Dennis the Menace. You funny. Hey, yo, Mr. Benny Hill says, would you be willing to go to Japan for a big payday against Jin Sasaki? Same promotion, number 2 in the WBO, and he's food, in my opinion. If not, what's up with the Blair Cobb smoke?
Regarding Black Cobbs, I don't know what's going on with that. He said he got something coming on soon, but regarding his aspect, that depends on what he got going on. I ain't looking back. I'm looking forward at these other champions, and then even with Jen Sasaki. Regarding that one, I do want to go to Japan over there and fight. I love to build my fan base over there and see what it's like over there, plain and simple. And then dude, he bringing it. You know what I'm saying? He trying to knock folks' head off, and I love the way he fight. I love that energy. And I know for a fact the fans will love it as well.
Uh, G Wall says, are you going to fight Boots and Unify after the Derek Cuevas fight?
We shall see. I can't predict the future.
Canelo duck me salute, champ. Which boxer got the most power out of the people you sparred or fought in a real match?
In a real fight,
No,
I
no, no.
can't
He's
even really
basically
say.
saying whoever you fought in a real match or whoever you sparred, who's got the most power overall.
To be real with you, it'll be surprising. It'll be surprising. It's actually two small guys, Tank and Edwin De Los Santos.
Hmm.
Two small guys.
Damn, Edwin punching like that, huh?
That's why
Yeah, yeah,
Shakur.
yeah. I can understand why now. That boy, yeah, he throwing them things.
Was you shocked that Roach was able to take the power of Tank?
No, not really, because also what I peep with power is just like I said earlier, it's 90% mental. Like if you feel like they hit hard and you scared about what they got going on now, but as soon as they touch you, you finna hit the ground. But if you got the mindset, okay, hit hard, he hit hard, but I hit hard as well. Or what if your punch don't land? You know, I don't forget care what he got going on. I got all of this going on as well. So I feel like it's all the mental aspect as well. Like fuck what you got my bad. Forget what you got going on.
Nah, you good, man. Major Media says, what happened to the Tiafimo fight? Was that real possible? Was that a real possible fight for you?
Sure, what he was trying to do, I wasn't supposed to win my last fight, so he was gonna try to come up and beat Giovanni Santillan, but I ruined their plans. So he decided to fight Arnold Barboza. Well, he seen all the negotiations he was going through everybody else, but I knocked off his plans. He was gonna try to come up for Giovanni.
All right. I got H Town from Houston. How's How's feel knowing? Okay, how's it feel knowing you're the boogeyman at 147? Is what he meant to say.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't feel that way personally. I still feel like people still doubt me. I feel like everybody right here still doubt me as well. And people think my last fight was a fluke. I fight with a chip on my shoulder. I'm from Georgia. They always say ain't no Georgia fighters for real. So as far as I know, I ain't the boogeyman. I'm the weak man. So I got to show y'all something.
I got MJ and the fam. How do you build cardio and endurance to go 12 rounds?
Just keep going. That's all I can say. It's all about intensity of the workout as well. Like, for example, 5 miles will forever be 5 miles, but how fast can you do it? Can you know what I'm saying? So always trying to push the pace and get your sprints in, get your work in. But it's also not about just one workout. It's about being consistent, coming back day after day, just going through that pain, going through that suck, and then knowing the finish goal, you will be on point, you will be in shape, and just ready to go. 12 rounds is nothing. We preparing for 15.
For a guy like in your dad's age, not your dad, because you already know his schedule, what he could and can't do, but a guy in your dad's age that has a day job, what do you recommend? Sparring or sprinting to prepare for a fight?
I say do both. Why not?
But you can't do both. He got a 8 hour shift. He putting in 10. Got to go home to the kids. He could only do whatever he can do in the gym. So they could only pick one. Which one would you recommend?
Man, we got 24 hours in a day. You can get some sprints in.
No
We
excuses with the champ.
I ain't going for that. All I hear is excuses, man. But yeah, you can hit sprints before the sparring or after the sparring. No matter what, you can get both of them in.
Damn, before the sparring, Canelo do. I heard Canelo does strength and conditioning work before the sparring. But damn, sprints before the sparring. That's interesting. I got laugh out loud pillow. In the past, when you and Boots almost made the fight, did all the rumors about that did all the rumors about that upset you, especially since you knew some of them were lies?
It definitely upset me. That's why, I took a lot of that personal, you know what I'm saying? So once again, it just added to the little chip on my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? So I took a whole lot of it, you know what I'm saying? It done got to me a little bit, but I don't go off emotion. I go off of real deal work. So I just took it all in and just went right back into the gym.
I got Z Pacino. What's good, champ? Salute emoji. Which brand of gloves would you recommend for beginners? And what brand are you? Excuse me. What brand are your favorite gloves? Is what he meant to say.
I say go with the winter gloves. Now, of course, they're expensive, but they protect your hands. They do what you got to do, and then shoot, get some grants if possible. But winter gloves are grant gloves.
Damn, too expensive. Ain't them grants like 800?
Yeah. Hey, hey,
Fuck.
it's an investment though. You invest into your future, man. If you ain't look, if you ain't got no hands, you can't fight. So protect yourself.
For sure.
But but how about this? How about this? So before I even tried winnings and grants and all of that, way back, rival. I love rival gloves.
Shout out to Russ Abner. We got Mac and Cheese Champ. You're one of TBV's favorite fighters. We love your fighting style and can't wait to see you back in action again. And Pops, no questions, just a little praise. Flex emoji, thumbs up emoji. So salute Mac and Cheese, just showing you some love.
Appreciate that, boss.
And looks like we got Nick says, as a kid, did you know that you would reach this level in boxing? If so, what age did you know for sure? Thanks, Champ, for stopping by.
Um, I that was always the vision. As soon as I started at 7 years old, but the exact date, December 4th, 2014. That's when I knew. All right, yeah, I love this boxing thing. I want to take it the whole way. And why is that the date? That's literally the day I just switched it and just started having fun with boxing and started real deal taking it serious, and haven't lost since. Been on point.
I got Coach Myers. He says, rumor has it you gave Boots Ennis work when y'all sparred. Who was your toughest sparring?
In regard to giving Boots and his work, me and him, great sparring. Just like with everybody else, great sparring. But toughest sparring, I can't even say for real. Nah, I can't even really did say. I'd have been in a whole bunch of wars, even back in the amateur. So nah, I
Had to
can't
been
really
that
get no name
Crawford
on that.
sparring. Come on, champ. Had to been that Crawford sparring.
Now, once again, that was great sparring as well. But shoot, to be real, hold up, I got something. I'm gonna say the tank sparring because we had went 20 rounds. Yeah, well,
20.
Damn.
19.
Wait,
Damn.
Yeah,
what you mean
it went
20? Because
19.
rumor has it Tank don't do more than 6. How'd you get 20 out of him?
You know, egos, but we did 19, not
So
20. We were supposed to do an extra one, but
did he
something
try
happened.
to get out in 6?
No, he tried it. We did 19 rounds. It was great work.
And in no point did he try to get out. Y'all ain't had to say, nah, we want more.
I mean, the next question would be the best route to take right now.
Okay. You gonna leave sparring and sparring. That's what that mean. I hear you. My bad. It went over my head. Luna Glada says, salute, Brian Norman Jr. Have you ever had to use the sauna? Damn, salute to you, bruh. I forgot I wanted to ask everybody this question. Champ, have you ever gotten in the sauna on a Thursday if you got to weigh in on Friday?
So now I done had bad weight cuts in the past before, and I done did some stupid things before, and that's why I learned a lot throughout my career. So yes, I have, and I would not recommend doing it at all. I don't think you should use the sauna like literally one at all to lose weight. Now if you're doing for like recovery benefits or whatever, that's cool. But like just drain the water out your system, I don't think you better not use that, especially not on no Thursday.
Shout out to Luna Glada for that question. I wanted not to. I forgot. I wanted not to forget that one. I think we got okay. Malcolm in New York City. Would you or have you ever? Same question. Use the sauna 1 to 2 days before a fight. I guess you know. If you don't know, the reason this is a big question is because of the whole Jalil Hackett thing, and he
Oh
allegedly
yeah.
slipped in the sauna Thursday, weigh-in is Friday, and there was reporters that were there that were saying that he didn't look like he was going to make weight. So people are assuming that you know he wasn't making weight.
Yeah, yeah, I know that's what they're talking about. To be real with you, my opinions on that is he too big for 47. You know what I'm saying? So I done sparred him years ago. Um, I think he was probably like 18 or 19 or something. And he was already big at the time. And then he got even bigger since then. So nah, he don't need to be trying to fight at no 47. And like you be seeing it all in his face. He looked too drained and then going through drastic measures like that. I feel like his body was just too weak. You know what I'm saying? So like when your body just fragile, it can't take that much. Like for example, when old people when they fall, something gonna break. But if we fall, we cool. So I just think his body was just weak at the time for cutting weight and what's what people got to realize, just because you make weight don't mean you good. It's deeper than that. And I had to learn that myself. So
Mm.
now he just need to tighten up on what he got going on. If you want to make 47, I guess tighten up on your eating. Don't blow up after the fights or something. Because I do see he be having a little fat face and all that after the fights. But just stay close to the weight or just move up to 54. Because I don't think this for you right now. 47.
Mr. Perfect, who's your favorite female fighter today?
I gotta go Clarissa. Shout it bad. She be doing her thing.
Sure.
Whatever division you want, she be out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to knock somebody's head off.
Yes, looks like I got to all of them. Guys, anything before we let the
Yeah,
champ go?
I got one. What are your top three greatest of all time in your opinion?
Roy Jones. Well,
Woo!
I ain't gonna count this to the list, but you always got to put Ali and Ray Robinson at the top too. But I ain't gonna add them to the list. But I'm gonna go Roy.
You done got me.
I'm gonna go
You done triggered me, champ. You done triggered me. Who have you
right.
watched more
Right.
tape of, Canelo or Ray Robinson?
Ah, you right.
Who have you watched more
but
tape of, Bud or
but
Ray
hold on.
Robinson?
I got you. I got you. So this
I
is
just
why
want to
I
know
asked you.
how
So
y'all know this dude was so great. Like, how do we know
Oh
he
my
was so
goodness.
great when
Could
there's
you let
no
the man answer the
footage?
question, please, with his
I'm just,
nonsense?
now let me
I mean,
let
that's
me
gonna be a
speak. Let me
forever
speak.
great debate for me moving forward. I want to know how people made this man
I
so
got you.
great
Now
without
let me
footage.
Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian. Let's hear your
Let me
three.
speak
Roy?
for peace. So now I don't watch Robinson, a whole bunch of documentaries. His real name Walker Smith, all of that. He done got into the game early. He done did this and did that, and he was so great that the great Muhammad Ali mirrored his style after him. So that's why
Absolutely.
he will ever be in my greatest of all time list.
Now,
Is
now,
And
now,
his
I'm not
his
trying to
inspiration to
drag
the
this
game
debate.
as well.
I'm not trying to drag this debate, right? But there's video footage of Tyson Fury telling us Jared Anderson's going to be the next American heavyweight. Now, he still got time to be that. But that don't mean that he's great because Tyson told us that. Y'all watching documentaries and stuff of journalists. Like, I'm considered a journalist. I could be telling my audience that you great. That don't mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to see you fight. And
there's
guess what?
footage.
I seen
There is
more
Now,
footage.
Brian Norman fights. I seen more Brian Norman Jr. fights than I seen fucking Ray Robinson fights. It's crazy to me that everybody thinks this dude was better than
When
like, how is he better than Crawford when this I don't where's the footage
when
to
you
prove it?
there's a lot of footage, and on top of the footage that's out, there's word of mouth. When you
My man,
combine the two, it's a home run. Come
man,
on.
word
how
of
about this?
mouth. Everybody think
Wait. Let me say
Crawford is
this
pound for pound number one right now. So that's word of mouth is enough. Like that's what I'm
real
saying. We
quick.
need the fights to evaluate.
Real quick. So you said Tyson Fury said Jared Anderson is the future. Nobody can predict the future, but we can look at the past, and the past will forever be history. That's facts right there.
For sure.
So you got the great Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. This is a very, very credible source. You get what I'm saying? And he said, "No, this the
Yeah.
one right here."
But Ness
I
doesn't
ain't got no
realize
choice but to respect what Ali got going on, cause he
Ness
ain't
Ness
saying, yeah, he ain't predicting the future. He's saying straight up history. Get what I'm saying? So that's the
yeah.
greatest of all time. Saying, shoot, he the true greatest.
But
Boom. I ain't got
but
nothing
You
but
got
Emmanuel
for
Stewart,
Ray
you
Robinson.
Emmanuel
got like 30 Ray Robinson fights available, 25 to 30, something like that. That's a lot.
And
that's
that's after his prime.
there's not 30 fights,
Between
bro.
25 and
This
30
is
of his middleweight. We never see him as
I'm
a
gonna let
welterweight.
this champion finish his questions because this is straight cap. But there's
But
But
not
anyways,
30
I got
fights
who are
available.
your top three before I was rudely interrupted?
I got you. I got you. I got Roy Jones, my boy Floyd, and number three, I want to say Marvin Hagler. I'm gonna
Ooh,
go toss him. Marvin Hagler and Salvador Sanchez. I'm gonna get those two the same number three.
this kid knows boxing, Ness. This kid knows
Hmm.
boxing.
And
Good
true,
stuff.
you got Roberto Duran too. That man, all of my. I'm gonna go Hagler and Salvador. I would have put Duran right there, but Hagler beat him. So and we ain't gonna talk about Ray Leonard beating Hagler. We gonna let that go. But
And
yeah,
and and last question is, who are your current, and your don't include yourself, who are your current top three pound for pound fighters right now?
Pound for pound.
uh, I really did. Don't be watching, folks. I ain't gonna hold you, so I can't even say.
Oh shit.
Like
Okay.
you would have caught me like 5 years ago. I could have gave you Spence, Canelo, and who else was I watching? Spence, Canelo. Uh,
Wait, the more
I really
interesting
did. Don't be
question
watching
is
folks
why
like
you
that.
stopped watching them. Why? What changed that made you stop watching other people?
I don't like them. I feel like a lot of people soften the game now. Like they sissified. Like they don't like to fight for real. Like it's all
It's a,
about trying to look cute, trying to be pretty. I punch. It's my turn. It's your turn. It's my turn. It's your turn. How I think about it, man, it's my turn. Forget your turn. It's my turn again. So people don't like real deal getting in there, getting dirty with it. And I ain't saying go out there and brawl or anything like that. You can be clean while you brought up getting into it as well. For example, James Tony, he can make you missing pay right there in your face. So a lot of people they don't like the real deal do what the sport is, which is fighting. Like of course, we try to dress it up and make it all pretty and cute, the sweet science of boxing. But let's be real. Why y'all like these fights? Because folks getting their head knocked off. Y'all don't care how skillful they are. As long as they get put to sleep, that's all y'all care about. I can hit you with a windmill, a backhand punch, whatever. As long as that fighter going to sleep, y'all finna clap it up and say, we love him. So people just don't do what the sport real deal is, which is fight. So I think that's why I'm real deal like folks and like you are. Your diet is also what you watch. I don't even want to ingest or digest what they got going on because now I'm gonna see it like, ooh, let me go try that. No, I don't want to do it. I want to do my own thing. I want to study my old fighters and do what they do, which is go out there and throw them things, put your dudes up, like my dude always saying, squabble. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like watching.
So,
Champ, do you
go ahead,
go
Tone.
ahead.
No, you got it.
No, do you think that because you a young dude too? Do you think like the younger fighters in this generation um think about social media too much in regards to fighting? Because I've heard fighters like, look, man, I'm not trying to be a meme. Like they really thinking about if the IG baddies gonna unfollow them if they get cooked out there. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Now you are 1,000,000% correct. These phones done got people in the chokehold, man. All the social media and what people saying. So like, why are you a fighter? And you know, you go out there, the whole thing is to test yourself. Now, will I retire undefeated? I don't know. That's the plan. But I want to know I fought the best and I gave it the best I had. And if I so happen to lose, I'm gonna say, damn, okay, I lost that. Why did I lose? Let me go back to the gym and work on that. But a lot of people stuck on what y'all got to say. And like you said, get turned into a meme, getting laughed at, getting embarrassed. Oh well, man, it's a part of the game. For example, who I just said, my dog Ali, he done got dropped before, he done lost 5 fights, all of that. But guess what? He's the greatest of all time. He this and he that. And then people just too scared now, scared to take chances, scared to be embarrassed, scared what the people saying. Just man, go out and live your life, man. As long as your folks happy, your bills paid, fuck what they got. I mean, forget what they got going on. You feel me? They gonna talk. Oh well, they talking from the couch though. They can't do what you do. You going in front of all these fans or whatever, and you risking your pride and ego every time you go out there. You feel me? So you gotta just put all that to the side and just give it to the best of your abilities and just say whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna do my part, which is train and let God take care of the rest. God, please choose me tonight to win this fight. That's all I can do. Let me go out there and do my part.
That's real.
Well, champ, that's all the questions, man. We appreciate you jumping on with us and talking to us before the fight. You're about 2 weeks, a little bit less than that out, man. We hope to have you back on for the victory lap after the big win.
All right, I got you, boss man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Salute.
If you want to give out your social media in case anybody crazy enough not to be following you, could do so.
Yeah, you catch me on IG, man. Official B. Norman. You know what I'm saying? March 29th at the Fountain Blue in Las Vegas. Like my boy just said, man, it's time to go to work and squabble up, man.
When y'all getting into town, man? I'm coming.
Shoot,
I'm out here. I want to be in the gym. You gonna use Top Rank Gym or you got a little private spot?
shoot, I don't even know yet.
Well,
But now we're
I'll
gonna be out
holler
there on
at your dad.
Tuesday.
About to
Yeah.
text her. All right,
But
champ. Appreciate you.
I
Peace.
Tone, you might have to come out.